Elizabeth Warren. Just a few days ago, she announced that she's not going to take money from big donors. She's not going to go to fundraisers. She's not going to do call time. You've done those things. You are taking and have raised a lot of money from wealthy people. Is she making a mistake?
My competitors can go with whatever strategy they like, but we're going to make sure that we have the resources to compete because we are going up against the sitting president of the United States. He has tremendous amounts of support and allies at his back. And we're not going to beat him with pocket change.
Pocket change, huh? Well, that's what Pete Buttigieg said in front of some funky music on a Snapchat show about the hundreds of thousands of individual donors that have given to Elizabeth Warren specifically, because that's what the question was about. And yeah, the question wasn't about Bernie Sanders directly, but he has over 1 million individual donors. So he's also besmirching the Sanders campaign and their contributors. He then goes on to backtrack and say, no, but I love my individual donors. I mean pocket change, I mean individual donors, fans of me, Pete Buttigieg, Mayor Pete, Mayor Pete, Mayor Pete. It's all about me, right?
We're not going to beat him with pocket change. I'm proud of the fact that we have more than 500,000 individuals who've supported my campaign. Some of it's chipping in $3, some of it's a lot more. I think you need the full spectrum of support in order to compete, especially if we want to go against someone like Donald Trump.
The smugness is so unbearable for me, and it's so unearned. So, reality check here, Mayor Pete. You're polling at an RCP average of 5.2%. Round that. Warren, she's over 23%, and Bernie's over 15%. So, they are multiple times more popular than you, and they are running their campaigns on the pocket change, regular grassroots support that you are mocking while simultaneously coveting. And they're not just more popular than you, they're also outraising you with pocket change. Critics of Buttigieg noted that Sanders and Warren are the top fundraisers of the Democratic primary, raising $46 million and $35 million, mainly through small donations. The $32 million Buttigieg has raised is almost evenly split between small and large contributions, with 51% coming from large dollar donations. Yeah, and he's been doing more large dollar fundraisers recently, so that's more money than you, Mayor Pete, and they did it with pocket change. And in the third quarter, they outraised you even more than those overall totals. Both Sanders and Warren raised more than Buttigieg in the third quarter of 2019, raising $25 million and $24 million respectively, compared with Buttigieg's $19 million. And Mayor Pete, as someone who can't get enough of that big donor money, you know what keeps coming? Pocket change. Pocket change. Because there are only so many big donors in this world, there's only so many rich people in this country, and they legally max out. So there's a limit to how much those rich people can give to you, but the pocket change, if you're running a grassroots campaign that's built on that, can keep coming from regular folks on and on. Which is why, Mayor Pete, your quarter 3 totals are millions less than your quarter 2 totals, because your wealthy elitist liberal friends have maxed out while Sanders and Warren can keep getting money from regular people. Not people like this. Pete Buttigieg hangs with Leonardo DiCaprio, Paris Hilton, back in LA this weekend for fundraising, or the pricey, fancy schmancy $2,800 per ticket fundraiser you did in one of the wealthiest towns in Maryland. Or how about the Hamptons fundraiser with, there were JP Morgan executives there in attendance, I think. So it's really remarkable that someone polling so low can be so smug. And look, his transition to centrist Democrat has been long in the making. It's now complete because he doesn't really have a coherent ideology. It's just like liberals who fetishize intellect. And so he says big words and he can speak well, but what is he saying? Well, now he's trying to differentiate himself with what he's saying. He released his own Medicare for All Who Want It, which undercuts the entire integrity and notion of the system. That's his belief. He released an ad about it today.
Fixing our system is critical. This is why over the next few months, I'm releasing a policy series that's going to address several aspects of our healthcare system from all angles. The centerpiece is Medicare for All Who Want It.
Yeah, so he's received the most contributions of any Democrat in the race from the healthcare sector. Is there anything more to say there? I don't know. Except that he's polling underneath Sanders and Warren significantly, and they're outraising him significantly. So I'm surprised he had anything to say about the matter.